do you determine if someone is happy or not? Robin Williams was starred in many of our favorite movies and made the world laugh time and time again. When researching Robin Williams, I wanted to go over his hardships and his accomplishments, and after learning that how much of a contribution to society he had, the way of his death was very upsetting. Remembering Robin Williams, some may only see the humor and his movies he starred in, but he is so much more as a person. I will analyze his beginning and his hardships he faced. After that, I will analyze the jump start to his acting. And finally, I will analyze his contribution to society. Robin Williams came from a wealthy background with his family. His mom was a model, and his father worked for a company. Because he had working parents, Robin spent most of his time as a child home alone. He often made voices in his head and scenarios, so he didn't feel so alone. He was bullied. When he was younger, he was overweight, which started the bullying. He recalled most days at home crying because of how much he was harassed mentally and physically. From a young age, he began to form depression of how much he was bullied and how much no one was there for him. The trauma he suffered in the early years stuck with him to his death. Now that I discussed the difficulties at the beginning of his life, Robin launched his career with his natural sense of humor. He started with stand-up comedies, and he was spotted by a producer in his stand-up comedies. The producer's name was George Schaller. After his stand-up comedy routines, he appeared in the TV show Reality What a Concept, which won him a Grammy. Beyond the stand-up comedy, he launched off of Popeye when he was starred in Popeye. In 1979, he did a live comedy, and then in 1980, he got his first break in Mr. Doubtfire, which was one of America's favorite movies. Now that I acknowledge his famous achievements, let me enlighten you on his social distribution. Robin Williams offered his fame, time, and money to many different hospitals and charities. He would often go to the hospitals that he offered money to and say hello to the kids and make them laugh. He also did veteran support and gave money to the veterans and their families, and he would often visit the families and veterans during wartime. He also brought support to foundations. He was on the board of the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation, which raises money for spinal and injury research. He served 5 years there. Let us analyze what we now know about Robin Williams. Today, I have acknowledged you on more than just Williams' fame and his achievements and the hardships behind it. The fact that even with his early ongoing depression, he still continued to make others laugh around the world. It's hard to find those celebrities who aren't caught up in the fame, and Robin was not one of those. Robin Williams contradicts the statement that money can buy happiness. He truly gave his heart and soul into what he did and others around him. It should be known that he's a selfless person before him and found light in the dull world, but in his case, the dull overpowered the light. I hope all found this speech to be memorable and leave this with a smile on your face in honor of Robin Williams. He would have wanted it. Thank you.